So basically, Poor Magazine is indigenous people led, poor people led, which was started right here by my sister and her mother when they were both living houseless here in America, as many of us have experienced, or we know people that have experienced that. What we do at Poor Magazine is basically we do media. We think that media is a powerful tool that right now is being used against the oppressed people, especially corporate media, where you have corporate media always talking about our people, but never giving the tools for our people to speak for themselves. And so we do journalism. We also have a web page where we publish articles.
We're honoring our own voices. Because what does Landless People's Movement look like? It looks like our brothers and sisters in Chiapas, our brothers and sisters in the Shack Dwellers Union in South Africa, the Landless People's Movement in Brazil, and all of us. This is Community Newsroom. We're actually making media. So the first thing we start up is who and how do we make media? And we start by actually seizing a media space and by telling our own story. So we're going to ask y'all, because y'all are media makers, something about you, your struggle, or your privilege in these United Snakes of America, KKK, the stolen Ohlone land that we sit on.
Hi everyone, my name is Siabo. I'm a Nigerian, and I'm here today, to kind of go join with you guys and share my experience with you. I'm a newly minted I don't know how to say this, but I just published a memoir. The story of the book is called Hidden Scars, and the story of Hidden Scars is a heartfelt journey from Nigeria to the United States. Hi everyone, my name is Iabo Williams, and I'm a Nigerian, and this is my memoir, a memoir just published as of late last year. And this book is really dear to my heart because I started writing this book in 2005. By 2007 I was done with it, but I actually have to get permission from my mother to actually publish it because of the story that I was putting forth. Basically, this book is about my heartfelt journey from Nigeria to the United States. My struggle, being a child of war, of the Nigerian Civil War of 1967, and I was raped in conflict, and from there on, my life has been one hardship after the other. And this book is really called Hidden Scars, mainly because when people look at me, they don't even believe half of what I tell them. And it also talks about, my incarceration here in the United States and what led to that incarceration. So through my desolation in trying to figure out why things are the way they are, I felt prejudiced in a way, and also I tried to channel that anger, that frustration into helping others. So when I talk about getting permission from my mom to actually publish this book, is because where I came from, we don't sit in front of a psychologist and tell them your story. We don't do that. We are used to being mum about everything. Nobody talks about, being raped. Nobody talks about what the issue or the trauma that is behind being raped. Nobody talks about it. So I have to carry that on. And I found out in my later years, and this actually started around age 8, all the way even out of conflict. For whatever reason, it looks like I have a stamp on my head that said, I'm available. But I'm finding out now that it's actually not my fault, that people sometimes are cruel, and they will be cruel to children. It doesn't matter. So my journey has actually transpired to where now I'm saying I'm not a criminal. I might have made some decisions that led to where I was, and coming out of that stronger. Since I found my voice, now I wanted to use my voice to make sure that violence against women is got to stop. Because like I said, I'm not a criminal. I'm a black woman. I'm proud to be. I am intelligent. So by allowing my space to be violated wasn't just because I allowed it. It's just something that happens. And also, one of the reasons I'm really actually coming out with this is because when I was looking for help, just looking for somebody to talk to, I couldn't find anybody to respond to me, because it looks like every woman that has gone through abuse are still in the shadows. They stay back there because of the trauma, because of the shame, because it's just not popular to come out and say you are a victim of abuse. So hopefully I'll be able to get to where I'm going. I intend to start a foundation that I'm actually working on now to be able to actually pull some women that are stronger now from what that have come out of that shame, that shameful place, so that they can, band together and try to help others. Because I believe that as a woman, we are such a powerful being. And I'm not saying that as a feminist or anything like that. I just feel that women, we are nurturers. And if you have the ability to nurture others, you are definitely doing something to right the wrong that is being done. So here I am, I'm systematically taking a step at a time to make sure that my voice is heard. Women, they are sacred because they are mothers. They are mothers, and they are the nurturers, and we need to continue to talk about it. When it comes to abuse against women, it's as popular as a head lice. Nobody wants a head lice, and nobody wants to talk about an abuse. It's like you can't just come out and say, I was an abused child, I'm doing fine now. But we need to educate. It's all about education. We need to educate our men, to hands off against women. Whether it's, physical abuse, whether it's harassment, it's all abuse. And here I am, like I said, and the journey continues from here. Thank you for having me.